Flight data and cockpit voice recorders. Flight data and cockpit voice recorders are one of the most important devices an aircraft must have. From small to large commercial aircrafts and private aircrafts are required by FAA to be equipped two black boxes to record information about flight. Flight data recorders, or commonly known as the black box, is a device that is used to record specific aircraft performance parameters. The information that the flight data records helps the investigators to establish the cause of the incident or accident. Though it is known as the black box, the device is painted bright orange in order to be identified easily. A flight data recorder consists of a power supply, controller board, underwater locator beacon, and a crash survivable memory unit or CSMU. And in order to protect these components, the flight data recorder is protected by steel armor housing, together with insulation material, thermal block, and memory board for additional protection. The fatal accidents happened during 1953 and 1954 by the Havilland DH-106 Comet led to the need of a unit that could record flight data and cockpit conversations to assist investigators to gather the events that led to an accident. The first FDR is made of a steel foil tape and is capable of recording 5 parameters. Heading, altitude, airspeed, vertical acceleration, and time are the parameters recorded in the foil. The foil is made from a high-nickel content steel. Several hundred feet of foil, approximately 125 millimeters wide, is rolled onto a spool. Steel wire or magnetic tape are the second generation of recorders introduced during 1960s. It is stronger than the foil and capable of recording multiple data parameters. Solid-state data recorders are the third generation of flight data recorder and became commercially viable in the 1990s. It is known for its expanded recording capacity, enhanced crash or fire survivability, and improved recording reliability. Compared to other recorders, it does not require servicing and maintenance. The FDR are located on the aft of the aircraft. From the cockpit, all the actions and conversations made by the pilot and co-pilot is collected by the Flight Data Acquisition Unit or FDAU and sends it to the FDR and CVR, like the landing gear position, engine speed, wing flap position, aileron position, and rudder position are one of the different data recorded in the FDR. The FDR only records the data of the last 25 hours of the flight. Also from the FDR, the data is sent to Quick Access Recorder or QAR that is transferred to a tape, optical disc or PC card with a 20 to 300 hour capacity, and it is usually for the airlines to study the behavior of the aircraft. In the 1960s, UK Civil Aviation Authority or the CAA stipulated a need for additional parameters to be recorded and other mandatory requirements such as the FDR has able to retain the recorded data of the last 25 hours of the operations, 10 hours for aircraft below 5,700 kilograms, and a device to assist when the recorder is submerged in the water. For JAR Ops 1, mandatory FDR parameters must record time or relative time count, pressure, altitude, indicated airspeed, heading, normal acceleration, pitch altitude, roll altitude, total or outside air temperature, longitudinal acceleration, and autopilot and auto throttle mode and engagement status. The flight data recorder required specifications in order to survive in an accident. Underwater locator beacon is a device attached to both cockpit, voice, and flight data recorder. It is designed to emit a periodic ultrasonic acoustic signal at a frequency of 37.5 kHz when submerged in the water. Typical underwater locator beacon specification. The underwater locator beacon must be able to resist chemicals such as hydraulic fluids, fuel de-icing fluids, and fire extinguishing agents. And last is the cockpit voice recorder. This unit captures and stores information derived from a number of the aircraft's audio channels that may later become invaluable in the event of a crash or serious incident. It preserves a continuing record of typically between 30 to 120 minutes of the most recent flight crew communications and conversations. That's all. Thanks for listening.